going to now move into our second flow sequence. So this is a few positions together that involve the bridge pose that we just did. You're going to stay laying back onto the mat, and on your next exhale, you're going to bring your knees to your chest and hug your knees to your chest. Inhale, you're going to reach the bottoms of your feet to the ceiling and reach your arms up overhead. Your back should be completely onto the floor, or your spine on the floor. Your legs don't have to be straight up towards the sky. Your feet just have to be facing the ceiling. Exhaling, knees back to your chest, hugging your knees to your chest. Inhale, place the bottoms of your feet down onto the mat, and we're going to raise up into bridge pose with arms up overhead, tilting your pelvis up to the ceiling. Exhale, come down with your knees back to the chest, hug your knees. And we'll run through this 3 more times. Inhale, feet overhead, arms overhead, feet up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hug your knees. Your next inhale is getting ready for bridge pose. Putting your heels down onto the mat, reaching arms up overhead, inhaling, pushing the pelvis up towards the sky. Pushing through your heels. Exhale, slowly down, hug your knees. Inhaling, arms up overhead, feet towards the ceiling. Pushing through your heels. Exhale, hug your knees. Inhale into bridge pose. Placing the feet onto the floor, pushing through your heels, pushing the pelvis up, arms up overhead, tucking the chin. Exhaling, hugging your knees. And we'll run through it once more. Inhaling, pushing the heels towards the sky, raising arms up overhead. Exhaling, hugging your knees. Inhaling, bringing the heels down onto the mat, pushing through your heels, tilting your pelvis up into bridge pose, arms up overhead. Exhale, come down slowly back onto the mat, hug your knees. That is our last flow that we're going to be doing in this class. We're going to be now moving on to our inversions, so you can stay laying down on your mat. This first inversion that we're going to be doing is called shoulder stand, and it can be a little bit more difficult, so do your best. It's most important to focus on the alignment that I'm going to be teaching you. I'll demonstrate for you first so you can see. So this is known as, I believe, the queen of the asanas. It's a very important asana that is very commonly used. So we're going to continue to lie back on our mat as we have, but you can watch me for now. You're going to bring your feet down, and you're going to bring your palms underneath you. You're going to inhale here. On exhale, you're going to bring your knees up, and you're going to push your feet towards the sky. Keeping your chin tucked is very important here, and putting your hands for support on your lower back. Your knees can be bent if that's easier for you. The important thing is to keep your chin tucked and protect our neck. Your hands can be on the lower back or pushing onto the floor, whichever is easiest for you. Mine's definitely on my lower back. Inhaling. Exhale, we're going to bring our right knee down towards our forehead. Inhaling, both legs together. Exhale, left knee comes down. Inhaling, both feet together. Inhaling in strength. Exhale, right knee down for receptivity. Inhaling, both feet together. Exhale, left knee towards the forehead, keeping your chin tucked. Inhaling, both feet together. Exhaling, right knee towards the forehead. Inhaling, feet together. Exhaling, left knee towards the forehead. Both feet together on your next inhale, and we'll hold it here for 4 breaths. your next inhale, on exhale, you're going to bend your knees and move your feet ahead on towards the top of your head. You're going to put your toes on the mat or on the ground behind you. Keeping you can straighten your legs as much as you're able to. Let me demonstrate it for you and you can see. So we're in candlestick pose or our shoulder stand. Exhaling into shoulder stand. Inhale. On our next exhale, we're going to slowly bring our toes above our head and keep our chin tucked, and the hands can be on our back or onto the mat. And you can have your knees bent. It can be quite a stretch in your hamstrings and the back of your legs, but you're going to keep your chin tucked here and breathe here for 4 static breaths. So let's do it together. Coming from laying position, put your palms down underneath you. Inhale. On our next exhale, we're going to reach our legs towards our chest and come up. And on our next exhale, we're going to come down towards our forehead with our knees and put our toes onto the floor behind us. You can put your legs between your head between your knees if that's easier.
I can't.
And hold this for 4 breaths. You're doing great. Your back looks very straight. I know it is a very hard stretch into your legs. On your next exhale, you can bring your feet up and slowly come down onto your back and bring your legs down. Hands down by your sides. We will rest and take a breath here laying down, palms facing the floor. Take a breath here. A full inhale and exhale is very important after inversions. Okay. When you're ready, you can slowly come up to sitting again. And you can come onto your stomach. We're going to be doing Bhujangasana or Cobra pose, as we did in our Surya Namaskar Classic. So you're going to be coming completely onto your mat with your toes tucked underneath you. Your palms are underneath your shoulders. Shoulders should be back and down, and your elbows are tucked at your sides. You're going to be keeping your face down towards your mat, keeping your spine straight and your neck in line with your spine. On our next inhale, you're going to push through your palms, push through your pelvis, keep your shoulders towards your body, and you're going to look up and keep your shoulders back and down. Exhaling, coming back down to the mat. Inhaling, pushing through the palms, reaching up. Your shoulders or your elbows should remain bent. Shoulders back and down. Exhale, back to the mat. 2 more breaths through here. Inhale, look up. Pushing through your pelvis and the floor. Exhale. Next inhale, we're going to hold it here now for 4 breaths. Try to keep your elbows close to your body and bent. If you straighten your arms, it's no longer cobra, it's now upward facing dog. So your toes should be tucked, your elbows should be bent, and you should be keeping your shoulders back and down. I know it's hard, the more alignment you focus on, sometimes the harder it is to do. But that's cobra. Keeping your toes tucked underneath you. On our next exhale, you're going to come back down. And now we're going to be moving into our twist poses. So you can come onto your knees first and then flip onto your back. This is a lying spinal twist, or Supta Parivartasana. So we're going to lay completely back onto our mat with your shoulders and your spine down on your mat. You're going to bring your right knee and hug your right knee to your chest. So we'll inhale here. On your exhale, you're going to hug that knee and bring your right knee over your left leg in a twist. You can reach out your right hand to the side and look over your right fingertips with keeping your head down on the ground. So you're twisting your knee in opposite of your arm in the way that your gaze is looking. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist with your right knee over your left, gazing out over your right fingertips. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist, and we're going to hold now for 4 breaths, gazing over the right fingertips. Keeping both shoulder blades on the ground. Maybe twisting a little bit deeper with your knee, coming a little bit closer to the left side. Inhaling out of the pose, bring your knee back to center, placing both feet down together. On your next exhale, bring your left knee up and hug your left knee to your chest. Inhale here, bring your left arm out to your side. On exhale, you can twist your left knee over your right leg and look the opposite direction towards your left fingertips. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, gaze out over your left fingertips, twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhaling, twist. Inhale, back to center. On this final exhale, we're going to now hold it here for 4 breaths. And on your next inhale, you can come back to center, hugging your left knee to your chest and bringing your feet back down together. We're going to move into our last asana now. So if you want to come to sitting, keeping your legs out in front of you, this is now our Paschimottanasana, or seated forward fold. We're going to engage our feet with our toes flexed. And I'm going to recommend, if it's helpful to you, to use your strap in front of your flexed feet. And you can pull the strap towards you as an extension of your arms. So your spine should be straight in the back. Your shoulders down and back, pushing through your seat bones. Inhaling, lifting arms overhead. Exhaling, bending at the waist, forward fold. And you can grab your strap to help pull you towards your feet. Bending at the waist. Keeping our feet flexed. Inhaling, come up, arms overhead. Exhaling, bend at the waist towards our flexed feet. Inhaling completely, arms up overhead. Exhale, completely bringing our belly in, forward fold. One more inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. We're going to stay here now for 4 breaths. Try to hinge at the waist. Feel more of a stretch in your legs with your knees straight and your feet completely flexed. Looking down towards your knees and not at your toes. Keep your shoulders back and down. On your next inhale, slowly come up to sitting. And now we're going to move into our relaxation or shavasana. We're going to spend a few minutes here. If you want to now lay back completely on your mat, you can move your belts to the side. Laying completely back with your whole spine on the floor. Your feet should be slightly further than hips width apart, towards up, with your feet relaxed, heels facing towards the ceiling, toes out to the side. Hands down by your side, palms facing the floor. Relax your neck. Start to bring awareness with your eyes closed to the sounds around your space. Keep a natural breath. You're going to feel yourself just start relaxing from your left to your right toes. On each exhale, relaxing further. Resting from our left toes to our left knees, our right knee, our left hip, and our right hip sinking into the floor, relaxing the pelvis and the pelvic floor muscles. Resting from the left to the right fingertips, our palms, moving to our upper arms. On each exhale, sinking deeper into our mat. Resting the whole weight of the shoulders. Shoulders resting from the neck, keeping our neck relaxed. Resting the abdomen. Resting our chest, dropping our weight. Expanding and softening our heart space as we reach our chest to the sky on our inhale and exhale, sinking into the mat. Lengthening the spine on the floor, resting the muscles of the face, resting out to the crown of the head. Resting in our spaciousness, a sense of floating in the body. to bring your awareness back into your own breath. Your inhale and your exhale. Maybe the space in between each inhale and each exhale. Maybe your breath becoming a little bit deeper. Noticing that you were doing some shallow breathing before when you were resting. Start to bring some awareness back into your fingertips and your toes. Maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes. Feel the weight of your body on your mat. You can start doing some smaller movements. Maybe rotating your ankles. You can yawn if you need, bringing your knees into your chest and hugging your knees. You can stretch your arms overhead. I like to roll a little bit on my lower back with my knees in my chest. It's a little bit of a massage for your lower back. Stretch anything that you feel like needs a good stretch. Maybe your arms up overhead. And when you're ready, roll onto your right side. And just feel the weight of your body here. Bringing awareness back into our body on our side. Take a few breaths here. When you're ready, slowly make your way back up to sitting. It'll meet you seated in the middle of your mat. We are going to move back into our meditative asana, sitting with our seat bones pressing through the floor. Again, if it's easier for you, you may place a block under you to help straighten your back and your alignment. Tilt your pelvis slightly forward, pressing through your seat bones into your block, crossing your legs, keeping your spine straight, tilted slightly forward, shoulders back and down, hands resting on the thighs or the knees. Feeling our energy up through our spine, through the crown of the head, up towards the sky. Keep your eyes closed, and we're going to be doing a few minutes of our final breathing and silent sitting, allowing our body to soften here. In your own breath, we'll just sit here for a few minutes. to our breath, we're going to move into some ujjayi breathing. Deep inhale, rising with the chest, heart forward. Exhale completely from the abdomen. Inhaling strength and exhaling our receptivity. One more breath here. And exhale. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you for being part of practice today. Namaste.